Welcome to my channel. I am the magician. Finna do another lyric review. This is the song by Cougar Mellencamp, Jack and Diane. I've already reacted to this song on my other channel before, just the song itself. But this is all about just going over the lyrics and having fun with it. So I'm just going to jump right in. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And let's go over this cool story. So we start with the first verse, man. So Lil Ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jackie, he gonna be a football star. Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car. So he just giving you within them four sentences, man. He just setting you up, getting you to know who the people that he's about to talk about, and where they grew up at. All within them four lines, they're two American kids that live in basically Midwest. You already see Jackie's aspiration is to be a football player, and Diane's is his girl. So he just set it up in the first verse, and we jump right into the second verse. Sucking on a chili dog outside a Tasty Freeze. Damn, that's crazy, because I only seen one Tasty Freeze restaurant in my life. Only one. I've heard that name, from other people when I was in the military, but I only seen one as long as I live. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap. He got his hands between her knees. Here we go. Jackie say, "Hey Diane, let's run off behind a shady tree." Okay, I see where this is going. See, this is when you read the lyrics, and sometimes you really get, I hear the song and I know what's going on, but when you ain't got the distraction of like some really good music and you just got the lyrics themselves, you get pulled into the story more and catch all the details. So that's what I'm doing right now. So back to that again. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap. He got his hands between her knees. Jackie say, "Hey Diane, let's run off behind the shady tree. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks slacks and do what I please." He ain't playing. He's not playing, man. This is definitely being a teenager, man. Like, it's definitely the always on your mind at the time. So Jackie, he's not playing. He's ready to get busy. So the chorus goes, "Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone." And he repeats that long as after the thrill of living is gone, they walk on. So I'm getting the chorus meaning like, they're young right now, Jack and Diane, the story that he's telling. So, but life goes on long after. These are the thrills that Jack and Diane are living in right now as teenagers, but when you get older, you may lose all these thrills. Like, it just kind of stops with all the things that you're excited about, what you're getting into and all of that. You know what I mean? So that's a cool chorus, and he's definitely right about that. Damn. So we go into verse 3. Damn, I ain't seen but one Tasty Freeze. But verse 3, we go into Jackie sits back, collects his thoughts for the moment, scratches his head, and does his best James Dean. Now, it's funny that I actually know I've seen a couple of James. You know, I like old films. I like watching old classic films. And James Dean, I remember watching. I forgot the one movie was named, but he was always like a rebel character in the movie. You know what I mean? So he was a cool dude. You know. So scratches his head and does his best James Dean. So he trying to be cool and play like James Dean. Well then, there, Diane, we ought to run off to the city. Diane said, baby, you ain't missing a thing. So I guess that, you know, he wants to just like, hey, me and you, let's get out of this town, you know, and just, you know, he want to be a rebel. Like he's doing this James Dean impression. He want to be a rebel, right? He wants to just like pack up and let's go, you know, let's be young and reckless and shit, you know, and so he wants to run off to the city, and she's just letting him know it ain't nothing there that ain't here in her mind. Baby, you ain't missing a thing. So that's what I'm thinking she's saying. You ain't missing a thing. What you need is right here. Go ahead, Diane. But Jackie say, oh yeah, life goes on. This is the chorus again. I don't have to repeat that. We already understand it. So we go into the bridge of the song, and it says, so let it rock, let it roll. Let the Bible belt come and save my soul. Holding on to 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us woman and man. That's kind of like the chorus in a way too. Like it kind of saying the same thing in a way. He said, let the Bible belt come and save my soul. Okay. You know, holding on to 16 as long as you can. Now, that line, when you young, you want to grow up and be an adult so you can go out here and live and do some shit. But when you're an adult and you done lived a little, you wish you can go back in time to like school, them school days, you know what I mean? Like when you had your most fun for a lot of us or whatever, right? So he's telling you in the song, holding on to 16 as long as you can, cause changes come around real soon. You know, it'll make us woman and man. We'll be grown soon. So let's try and then just stretch out this age of 16, this youth, and let's just have fun and live it in the moment of now and shit. And it's right though. Like my man wrote this is a cool song. Like everything he's saying is right on point. Then you go back into the chorus again. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Like, man, it's a good song. It's a great song, actually. In the outro, let me get that too, cause those two lines. A little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids doing the best they can. That's basically like he summed up youth and life simply. Like it was simple. It wasn't a lot really told in the story, just that there was this couple, Jack and Diane, teenage kids, you know, doing their thing, you know, they being young, living young and free. And the song is basically saying those are the moments, enjoy those moments in your life, because you will grow up. And the thrill, it's kind of sad and depressing, but it's a good song, like as far as this couple, but it is kind of a depressing when he's saying life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Yeah, life goes on, after those days of being young and living like that. No matter if you ain't having no thrills no more, life still goes on. But to me, I'm one of them people. I've always been adventurous. I just try to find some new interest and just get into it and let it excite me, something new, even if it's just on something knowledgeable about stuff I've never heard of, that kind of blows my mind. I get deep into those things. Like, you could find new thrills, but I understand exactly what John Cougar Mellencamp was relaying to the audience and shit. And it is a cool ass song. And Jack is my man. Jack just a cool dude, wanting to be a football star, enjoying his girl Diane, and just living life in the moment. But sucking on a chili dog outside a Tasty Freeze. Ha! Just that regular, everyday, small town life to me. It really is a cool song. I actually wish they had more verses. He had to have more verses to this song. Just, where else or a part two. Sometimes it's okay to make a part two to a storytelling song like this. Like, what happened to Jack and Diane, after they got out of school? Because it's like a movie, you want to see a sequel, So with a song, if it's a great story you done told, I want a sequel to that story. What happened to Jack and Diane? Like, did it fizzle out after they got out of school, became working people? His football dreams didn't take off. You know what I mean? She wanted to stay local anyway, so he ends up local. Do he just work at the local town factory, car dealership, something, Did they stay together? Like, that would have been cool, because this is an American tale, right, of youth. So I'm one of them people I always like for, the story to continue and we know more. So, but classic song. You can't, there's nothing you can say negative about the song. We already know the music was great, but I just want to go over these lyrics and really read them and feel them without music. So that was that, man. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and I hope y'all rock with me. Until the next time, man. Peace.